from all things at once without thinking twice. And I knew it would catch up and that we would be the ones left behind. The stories I've been told, they never seem to leave my mind. And this road that I am on, I gotta stay here for some time.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Wheeling to Dream. I'm Nate and Heather couldn't be with us for this particular video. She's pretty busy today, so I just decided to go solo on this one. We just left the Jupiter Beach area and we got into our next location, but we were there for 2 weeks and we had so much footage that we had to basically break it up into 2 different videos this time. So I just wanted to go over a few quick things that we didn't get into our last video. We were able to make it out to the Blowing Rocks Preserve, which was actually pretty awesome. It was like a couple bucks to get in, and it's donated to the park to keep the park clean and, you know, to keep like invasive species and stuff taken care of, all that kind of stuff. When we got out there, it was at low tide, so the rocks weren't blowing as high as we would have liked, but it was still pretty neat. We actually got there kind of late in the day. We'd already been out in the beach earlier in that day, and by the time we got there we were a little burned out and we were only there for about an hour, but we got a lot of cool footage anyway while we were out there. Other than that, we also went to the Sandaway Discovery Center. It was basically a little museum slash aquarium. It was like kind of like a shark sanctuary that had a few different shark species there. I think they had some nurse sharks and maybe a sand shark, if I remember right. They had a lot of cool tropical fish. They also had some kind of strange things there too. They had like a pet raccoon, and they had an owl. They also had a shell museum, and also there was just tons of information in there. And it was relatively cheap to get in there. I think we spent about an hour and a half to 2 hours there. So that was pretty neat to do. Also, the last thing I wanted to cover, the river that flowed through there was Loxahatchee River. The day before we left, we went out that morning and rented a couple double kayaks. Me and my older daughter took one, and then my wife and our younger daughter took the other. And we floated up that river quite a ways until we made it to kind of like a stream. I think it was called Kitchen Creek, if I remember right. And we floated back in there a little ways, and actually we floated nearly to the end of that creek. And right when you get down to the end, it narrows down and it goes right into like a alligator breeding area. And as soon as we got into where the alligators were, we turned around. We didn't want to disturb their nesting or aggravate them or anything. So we came back out of there. I got some pretty cool footage going back in there, and I think I got one alligator on video, so I'll be sure to throw that up after I get done here. And that was pretty much the rest of what we did while we stayed around that area. We were there for 2 weeks total, and we got to see all kinds of stuff. We didn't get to see everything, but we got to do, I think, as much as we wanted to do. The one thing that I did want to do that we didn't get to in time was mountain biking in Jonathan Dickinson. But I kind of covered that in the last video, so I'm not going to go over that again. Anyhow, I just wanted to throw this quick video together and talk about basically the second half of our trip, because I wasn't able to get to it all in the first video. So that's pretty much it. Thanks a lot for tuning in again, and our next video we're going to be in the Everglades, so make sure you tune in for that one. Thanks. Catch you guys later.
You feel misunderstood. Say what's the remedy? We'd be like-minded if we could, but that's not the case. The wind will turn
eastern box turtle.
Yeah, he likes to be in this water.
Yeah.
Also, I have to show you another thing.
Okay.
A lizard stand-up.
That's an alligator.
Alligators stand up. He crawls